Hello and welcome back to the High School Sports Beat, brought to you by Alfred State College. I am Dave Yates. It is time now for the High School Notebook, brought to you by Dunkin. America runs on Dunkin. And as always, every week at this time, we are joined by Paul Gotham from PickinSplinters.com. Paul, things are really heating up on the baseball field right now, so it's a great time to go to that website.
Yeah, sure. We got full coverage of all local high school. We got some junior college and college coverage. MCC guys, a lot of local guys playing on the MCC team. And we also have the Rochester Red Wings, who will be hosting the Syracuse Mets, and Tim Tebow will be there for that.
Paul, early on, right out of the gate, some great matchups already.
It was great to go out to Evans Field and see Canandaigua, the New York State Final Four, Class A, match up with Fairport, a traditional power in this area. And you get down to one of those innings, and you have Cooper Krunick, who's going to SUNY Binghamton at first base, and you have Tyler Holmes behind the plate for Fairport. He's going to Hartford University in the fall. A pair of Division I commitments matching up. Cooper gets the stolen base on the play, but it wasn't because Tyler came up short. A little miscommunication between second and short. I was talking to Fairport coach Brian Reed after the game. They've timed Tyler pretty consistently with a 1.9 pop time, that time that it takes to get from the ball from his mitt to the mitt down at second base. And I wish I had a stopwatch for that moment, because I'm pretty sure he was on that. And Cooper still, that was Division I speed and Division I arm and technique, and it was great to watch that sort of play. And it's great because it's the opening week, opening day, really, for everybody, and to be able to see that sort of matchup. We're going to see those matchups all season long. It's going to be great.
You talk about that. What is a good time for catcher to go from home to first?
Well, quite honestly, for high school, 2 or 2.1 would be pretty good. 1.9, that's pretty high level. When we go and we look at our, a guy like Pudge Rodriguez was 1.6. That's a Hall of Famer. Yeah. And so you think about where Tyler is with that. Now, obviously, there are other factors that go into that. That was a pitch on the outside of the plate, so Tyler could set up on it pretty well. It wasn't like Pudge Rodriguez pulling a slider out of the dirt and throwing it 1-6. So, but nonetheless, it was great to see Tyler in that mode. Right. So it's certainly, and that just leads down. A couple days later, you go and see Gananda and Aquinas, and it's Tim McClare, who's going to be at Canisius next year, against Tyler Zukowski. Tyler's only a sophomore, and everybody knows him on the football field. Tyler throws almost 5 innings with 1 earned run. Everybody's talking about him getting a football scholarship. Those baseball scholarships might be coming his way as well. The kid, he's only a sophomore. He led Aquinas as a freshman in all the major offensive categories. So really, a lot of good matchups out there to see.
What are some of the other things that you're looking forward to coming up? The things you've seen, but what do you see ahead?
So right now we have a lot of the teams this week will be heading down south, for spring break and getting those games. But the Division I, Monroe County Division I, when you look at Victor, Penfield, Fairport, Webster, Schrader, Hilton, and Rush Henrietta, tell me where there's an off night there. Every one of those teams are going to be competitive, and every one of those teams has a chance to make a run in the sectionals. And great coaches. You've got a bunch of star players. Class AA is going to be great this year because you mix McQuaid in with that whole group there, and it's going to be quite a run in May and June for those groups.
All right, thanks, Paul. Great stuff to look forward to. As always, pleasure to have you here. We are back with more of the High School Sports Beat, brought to you by Alfred State College, right after this.